Good morning. As the sun rises across the country, millions of Americans are waking up to news of not just one, but two powerful storm systems barreling toward us. This is shaping up to be a week where the weather will be front and center in our lives, and it's important to know what's coming so you can stay safe and prepared. This week we're tracking two major storm systems set to sweep across the U.S. These storms are not isolated events, they're part of a larger dynamic weather pattern that's developing across the continent. Meteorologists are closely monitoring their paths, as both have the potential to bring significant impacts to a wide range of states. These aren't your typical rainy days. Expect heavy downpours, gusty winds, hail, and even tornadoes for millions. In some areas, rainfall totals could lead to flash flooding, while others may see damaging winds strong enough to knock down trees and power lines. Large hail could threaten cars and crops, and the risk of tornadoes means everyone needs to be alert and have a plan. Storm systems are like engines in the sky, powered by clashing air masses, creating dramatic weather shifts. When warm, moist air from the south collides with cooler, drier air from the north, the atmosphere becomes unstable, fueling the kind of severe weather we're about to see. These powerful forces can transform a calm day into a scene of intense wind, rain, and lightning in just a matter of hours. The first storm is already hitting the west, bringing heavy rain and mountain snow to the Rockies and Pacific Northwest. Meanwhile, the second, even stronger system, is gearing up for the central and eastern states this weekend. This means that from the mountains to the plains, and eventually to the big cities of the east, millions will feel the effects. It's a 1-2 punch from Mother Nature, and both storms will impact a huge swath of the country. The timing and intensity of these systems could disrupt travel, outdoor plans, and even daily routines for families, businesses, and schools. It's a reminder of how quickly the weather can change, and why it's so important to stay informed. Our goal is to track their paths, break down what's coming, and help you stay prepared. We'll look at the latest forecasts, highlight the areas most at risk, and share tips on how to get ready for whatever these storms may bring. Whether you're at home, at work, or on the road, knowing what to expect can make all the difference. From the Great Plains to the East Coast, this pattern will have far-reaching effects. Cities, towns, and rural communities alike will need to keep an eye on the sky and be ready to act if severe weather warnings are issued. The impacts could range from localized flooding to widespread power outages, so preparation is key. Severe weather season isn't over. Autumn can bring a second season of storms, and it's starting now. As the leaves change and temperatures drop, the atmosphere becomes even more volatile, setting the stage for dramatic weather events like the ones we're about to experience. So, as we head into this active weather week, let's dive into the details and make sure you're ready for whatever these storms have in store. Today, Thursday, October 16th, our first storm is spreading from the Rockies into the Great Plains. It's brought heavy rain to California and early snow to the Sierra Nevada, now fueling showers and thunderstorms eastward. NOAA has issued a marginal severe weather risk for Colorado, Nebraska, and Kansas. Scattered storms could bring hail and gusty winds. Tornado chances are low but not zero, so stay alert if you're in cities like Denver or Omaha. This storm is the opening act, pulling warm, humid air north and setting the stage for a bigger weekend event. Immediate risks are isolated, but this system is a crucial part of the unfolding weather story. The main event arrives Saturday. Now for the main event, a more powerful storm forming over Colorado and New Mexico, set to hit the plains Friday into Saturday. This system will tap into warm, humid air, priming the atmosphere for severe weather. Saturday's bullseye, the Ozarks, especially Arkansas, plus parts of Texas, Louisiana, and Missouri. Cities like Little Rock, Shreveport, and Springfield are in the risk zone. Forecasters may even upgrade the threat level. Expect supercell thunderstorms to fire up by mid-afternoon Saturday, capable of producing tornadoes. As evening falls, storms may merge into a squall line, shifting the threat to widespread damaging winds. The forecast depends on morning conditions. Sunshine could fuel a bigger outbreak, so check updates often. If you're in the risk area, have a safety plan ready. This weekend's storm could bring all the classic severe weather threats, and it's shaping up to be one of the most intense systems we've seen this season. Meteorologists are closely monitoring the situation, and the ingredients are coming together for a potentially dangerous outbreak. If you live anywhere in the path, now is the time to get ready and stay informed. Damaging winds, up to 80 mph, can snap trees, damage roofs, and cause power outages, so charge your devices. These powerful gusts can turn everyday objects into dangerous projectiles, and even well-built homes can suffer significant damage. If you have patio furniture, grills, or loose items outside, bring them in or secure them now. Downed power lines are a real hazard, so avoid any that you see and report them to authorities immediately. Large hail is possible, with stones as big as golf balls or even baseballs, so move indoors if warnings are issued. Hail can shatter windows, dent cars, and destroy crops in minutes. If you're driving, pull over to a safe spot and turn your back to the windows. Protect pets and livestock by bringing them under shelter, and cover your vehicle if you can. Tornadoes are a real risk, especially Saturday afternoon in southern Missouri and northern Arkansas. These violent storms can develop quickly, sometimes with little warning, and cause catastrophic damage in their path. Even if you don't live in a high-risk area, stay alert. Tornadoes can form outside the main threat zone. If a tornado warning is issued, go to a basement or interior room immediately. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible, and avoid windows. Bring a flashlight, water, and your phone with you. If you're in a mobile home or vehicle, get to a sturdy building right away. These structures offer little protection from tornadoes. The storm's exact threat depends on how it evolves. More supercells mean higher tornado risk. A solid line means more wind damage. Supercells are the most dangerous type of thunderstorm, capable of producing large hail, damaging winds, and violent tornadoes. Watch radar updates and listen for changes in the forecast as the situation develops. Either way, the danger is real. Don't take this storm lightly. Severe weather can escalate quickly, and even a brief lapse in attention can put you at risk. Take every warning seriously, and don't wait until the last minute to act. Have multiple ways to get warnings: weather radio, phone alerts, and local news. Power and cell service can go out, so a battery-powered radio is a smart backup. Make sure your phone is fully charged, and enable emergency alerts in your settings. Stay connected to trusted sources for the latest updates. Stay alert and ready to act quickly. Keep an eye on the sky and listen for sirens or alerts. Review your emergency plan with your family, and make sure everyone knows where to go and what to do if severe weather strikes. Your safety plan is your best defense. Prepare an emergency kit with essentials like water, non-perishable food, medications, and important documents. Practice your storm drill so everyone is ready to move fast if needed. Be prepared for rapid changes. Storms can intensify or shift direction with little notice, so stay flexible and keep monitoring conditions. Your preparation and quick action can make all the difference when severe weather strikes. As the storm system continues its relentless march eastward from the central U.S. Saturday night into Sunday, the threat of severe weather shifts and intensifies for new regions. The powerful front, fueled by warm, moist air clashing with cooler temperatures, is expected to bring a dynamic mix of hazards as it sweeps into the Ohio Valley and the Deep South. Residents in these areas should be prepared for rapidly changing conditions, as the storm's energy can trigger sudden downpours, gusty winds, and even isolated severe weather events. States like Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and New York are now in the crosshairs. These regions, stretching from the heart of the Midwest to the Northeast, should be on high alert for the possibility of dangerous weather. Local authorities are urging residents to review their safety plans and stay tuned to weather updates, as conditions can deteriorate quickly with little warning. The main threat on Sunday will be damaging winds as a fast-moving line of thunderstorms races across the landscape. These storms are capable of producing wind gusts strong enough to down trees and power lines, leading to scattered outages and hazardous travel conditions. If you're planning to be outdoors, keep an eye on the sky and be ready to seek shelter at a moment's notice. While the overall tornado risk is lower compared to earlier in the week, it's important to remember that the threat is not zero. Quick, brief tornado spin-ups are possible along the leading edge of the storm, especially where wind shear is strongest. These tornadoes can form with little warning and cause localized damage, so remain vigilant and have a way to receive alerts. Storms will begin to ramp up over Ohio and Kentucky early Sunday morning, with thunder and heavy rain waking many residents. As the day progresses, the system will sweep eastward, bringing waves of showers and storms through the afternoon. Expect periods of intense rainfall, frequent lightning, and the potential for flash flooding in low-lying areas. Major cities like Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, and Nashville are directly in the path of this storm. Residents and visitors should plan for indoor activities, as outdoor plans may be disrupted by heavy rain and gusty winds. It's a good idea to monitor local forecasts and have a backup plan in case severe weather warnings are issued. As the system pushes north, the Great Lakes and New England will also be impacted. Expect strong winds whipping across the lakes, heavy rain, soaking forests and coastlines, and the potential for localized flooding. Boaters and outdoor enthusiasts should exercise caution and consider postponing plans until the storm passes. By Sunday night, the storm will approach the heavily populated I-95 corridor, bringing a round of evening rain and gusty winds to urban centers along the northeast. Commuters and travelers should anticipate delays and slippery roads as the weekend comes to a stormy close. As severe weather transitions into heavy rain and wind for the northeast, be prepared for possible street flooding, downed branches, and power outages. Stay weather aware, check for updates, and take precautions to keep yourself and your loved ones safe as this powerful storm system moves through. By Monday, October 20th, the storm brings heavy rain and gusty winds to the northeast. Expect 1–2 inches of rain, with some spots seeing up to 3 inches. Flash flooding is a real risk, especially in low-lying areas. The Monday morning commute from DC to Boston will be wet and slow, with possible travel delays. Rain starts in the interior northeast Sunday, then shifts to the coast Monday. Strong winds could cause more power outages and travel issues. Flash flooding is dangerous. Never drive through flooded roads. Prepare for a soggy, unsettled start to the week. While we track U.S. storms, forecasters are also watching the tropics. Hurricane season runs through November, and the Caribbean could see development between October 22nd and 28th. Warm waters and favorable winds may allow a tropical system to form. There's a 40% chance, according to the Climate Prediction Center. Possible paths out to sea, towards Central America, or less likely, into the Gulf of Mexico. No immediate threat to the U.S., but meteorologists are monitoring closely. If a storm develops and threatens land, you'll get plenty of warning. For now, just know hurricane season isn't over. Preparation is key. Know your plan before storms hit. Identify your safe place, a basement or interior room on the lowest floor, away from windows. Have multiple ways to get alerts: weather radio, smartphone, and local news apps. Secure outdoor items that could become projectiles in high winds. Charge your phone and keep a flashlight handy in case of power outages. Prepare an emergency kit with water, food, first aid, and medications. If you're driving, seek sturdy shelter if possible. Never try to outrun a tornado or shelter under an overpass. Stay calm and act quickly when warnings are issued. Being ready can make all the difference. It's a busy weather week, but our goal is to keep you prepared, not scared. Meteorologists use advanced technology to track storms and provide accurate, timely updates. Stay informed, check your local forecast, listen to officials, and follow warnings. Having a plan and a way to get alerts puts you in control. As these storms move across the country, we'll keep you updated every step of the way. Stay weather aware, stay safe, and remember, after the storm, the sun will shine again. That's the national outlook for this week. Now here's what's happening in your area.